trying to say?
I should be asking you what you are trying to say. Eh?
I'm trying to tell you that Benji has been using charm on Igwe's daughter.
Oh, guy, it's a lie.
There's no doubt about it.
It's a lie. Benji is not using charm or juju on Igwe's daughter. It's a lie. I disagree.
Is that what you think?
That's not even what I think. That is what happened. Igwe's daughter like him. Eh?
Like him?
Uh-huh.
What is so special in that boy that will make Igwe's daughters to be clean themselves for?
Eh?
Eh?
What is so special in him, you ask? Later you soon find out.
This is more than shameful, my king. You have struggled for years to keep a clear record. And this isn't supposed to happen to your legacy.
Oh no. The snake do not have a hand or leg. But if the leg did not put the snake to trouble, the hand will put the snake to trouble. You can bear me witness that I never trained my children that way.
Of course, they are the smartest and most intelligent girls I have ever seen in my life.
So where is their smartness? Oh no, where is their smartness? When a commoner, a common cook, can deceive all of them and impregnate all of them, where is their smartness and their intelligence? Eh? Where is the smartness and intelligence?
This really hurts differently. My king, where is the animal now?
I got infuriated and I put him in the cage. I'm still thinking of what to do to him.
If you ask me, I think you should make him take responsibility of this action.
Exactly what I am doing. Originally, I wanted to send him to the military men to punish him severely before sending him inside that cage. Honestly, that was what I wanted to do.
I don't think it is wise thing to do now, my king. He has gotten them impregnated. And you know it is against our culture an abomination for any woman to terminate any pregnancy, except by rape. My king, as you are Onowu of this kingdom, a brother and best friend, I want you to make him take responsibility of his action.
His name is Benji. Benji the cook daya. He's calling there for kitchen and pot. Chai, if you chop his food, if I met the lawyer, if I see Benicia me chaka, Benji na husband material no. If you chop his food,
What's making you laugh? What's the meaning of this? Why are you laughing?
Benji has broken the record in the history of this land.
And what's the meaning of that?
Should I tell you? Benji is pregnant for Princess Ola. Even you, Princess Ola, that used to do big game.
Hold on, will you get out of here? Get out!
Shut up. I'm not pushing you.
My daughter, I called you here because of the good news that I heard. But first, I want to thank you for coming out to dance for the prince when he came here. You really saved me the shame and embarrassment. So once again, thank you for doing that.
It's nothing, Father. Like I said before, the shame and the embarrassment I saved you. It doesn't mean that I wanted to dance for anybody.
Oh, don't say that. Ore, we know all that. But we're grateful you later did. Because that dance changed the narrative in this palace. And we are happy.
Honestly, that singular display of goodwill served my throne. Today, I can have a successor. Yes, the prince is interested in marrying you.
To me? What?
Yes. He has even sent a message across that he has found his bride. And that is you. You're going to be a queen.
Mother, I told you people that I am not ready to settle down with any man, isn't it? Mother, I only did this to save the shame and embarrassment, that's all.
My daughter, I am aware that you are not ready to settle down now. But please, you have to consider what happened in this family recently. Your sisters now have unwanted pregnancies, and it's a big shame to this royal family. Automatically, it means they have to hide in this palace until they deliver. Urena, you are about the only person that will remove this shame and this embarrassment by accepting to marry the prince.
Do that for us.
Father, you know it's not my wish. I want my sister to settle down before me.
It doesn't matter. We know that is what you had wanted. But destiny has stated it clearly that you're the one that will be with the prince. Please help us. Help your family. Help our family. Help this land, this kingdom. Please, I beg you, my child.
Do it for your father. Do it for the king, for the throne.
Just give her time.
Father, I will think about it.
Good. Go ahead, think about it. Oh?
My sisters, I just got off a meeting with Mom and Dad. The Prince of Imama Kingdom is asking for my hand in marriage.
Serious?
And by marrying him, will the kingship remain in our family?
Wow. Oh, sis. Oh my God. This is a good news. I can't believe it. Listen, from the depth of my heart, I wish you all the best. I'm truly happy for you, okay?
Thank you so much, sis. But the problem now is that I am not ready to marry anyone.
Why? Why, Uri, come on. I know why you're saying this. It's because you want us, your sisters, your elder sisters, to get married first, right?
Exactly.
Come on. God's time is the best. Everybody has their own destiny. And now is the right time for you to get married. That is your destiny. At the right time, we too will get married. So please, grab the opportunity.
You know, Ngozi is right, Ure. You've always been the most intelligent among us. This is your opportunity. Grab it.
Don't say that. I know nothing.
But you know what I'm saying. You had several opportunities of sleeping without cook, but you didn't. Because you saw him for whom he is. What are you saying?
It's just luck. It's not about being intelligent or whatever you call it. That I didn't sleep with him doesn't mean that maybe I don't like him. I wasn't ready to settle down with anybody. If I was, I would have done the same mistake you people did.
Aww. Baby sis, listen to me. That luck you just mentioned right now is the reason I am very happy for you. And I wish you all the best, okay? But listen, what has happened to us has happened to us. We can't do without this pain. It's a pain we'll have to live with forever. But you now can help to ease this pain a little from us by accepting to marry the prince. That way you bring in some happiness and, you know, we'll be happy again. It will make us happy to see you settle down with the prince. Just do this for us, okay?
Yes. If he's right, you know, just say yes to him and marry him. That way everything will be fine. Please just do it for us. You have our support.
It will make us, your sisters, happy. It's your chance.
My princess, my princess. Hey.
Why are you praising me?
My princess, you deserve my praises. In fact, you are incomparable.
Really?
Yes. You are different from others. And you are not pregnant like them.
So, this is why you are praising me?
Yes.
You are very funny. This boy. You. Thank you anyways.
You're welcome.
Okay.
My princess.
Thank you so much for everything. You are such a wonderful person.
You're welcome, my princess.
Thank you for everything, yeah?
You're welcome.
I came with a good news.
What is it?
I will be leaving soon.
Like you'll be going to your room?
No. I am getting married.
You're joking, right?
No, I am not. See, Mr. Benjamin, I am getting married to the Prince of Imama Kingdom. And I only agreed because of my parents. Marrying him will secure my father's throne when he passes on. My husband will become the king of this village.
I love you. You can't just get married and leave me now. No. I love you. I don't want you to go. I love you. Stop now.
Mr. Benjamin, I love you so much. You're my best friend. I love you too. I'm sorry that you are getting to know this way. But I'll be leaving.
Oh, no. You can't just...
Don't do that. Please.
Oh.
Please, don't do this. I will still be coming here. It's not as if I'm going forever.
Oh.
Come back here.
Well, I'm not coming back.
Why are you running?
You want to beat me? You think I don't know?
I said you should come back here.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
You see you, in this palace, if I do not kill you, come here, fool.
Take yours out. Are you not pregnant for Benji? Are you not pregnant for Benji, the ordinary cook? Everybody knows you are pregnant for Benji. Everybody knows. Are you not pregnant? You are even shameless. Wait, you're not even shameless. Because if you are shameless, you don't gotta do such a thing. Nonsense.
Listen, sisters. We can't keep keeping malice because of what happened. What has happened has happened. I know by now we must have realized our mistakes. We can't keep battling with the regret of being impregnated by one particular man, outside wedlock. This is actually a shameful act. I'm not proud of it. We've disappointed our parents. What we should be thinking about right now is how to move forward, how to move on from here. Can't keep living in regrets. So I just want to use this opportunity to apologize to you both. In any way I must have wronged you through my actions and words. Please, kindly find a place in your heart to forgive me. I am deeply sorry. I didn't mean it.
It's okay, sis. I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry for insulting you, our elder sister. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for wanting what belongs to you, for allowing my jealousy and hatred to overshadow me. Please, forgive me. Please.
Yeah, it's fine.
Likewise, I am ashamed of myself. I am ashamed that I spoke to you two, my other sisters, the way I did. It's the circumstances and the situation that made me do all that. It's not in my character. Please, find a place in your heart to forgive me. I wish I could turn the hands of time, but who am I? Please, just forgive me and let's start afresh. Let everything be new, like nothing ever happened. Like we used to be.
Guys, it's okay, alright? It's fine, let's just move on. Okay? Come here.
I miss you too.
My love, why not come to bed?
To do what?
To sleep, of course. Aren't you tired?
And you think with what is going on my brain right now I can sleep? You think so?
My love, the mistake has been made already. And the news is everywhere in this community. It's a thing of pain and shame. And we're in it already. Do we have to kill ourselves over it?
The more reason I think I won't even rest in peace even when I am dead.
Can you please calm down? Calm down, there is no need for this fuse. We already have an heir to your throne in the person of Prince Ifeanyi Ohazulike, who is currently living with our daughter that has made us proud. And it's something for us to take solace from. Calm down.
My queen, what our daughters did was so shameful, so discrediting to me as a king. Tongues are wagging. My people, they are disappointed in me, not them, for being a father. Oh my God, a father to whores, prostitutes, a whole king of a kingdom. What a shame.
My love, let's not dwell in the past. The deed has already been done. Let's think of a way forward. Let's do something, find something to do that will ease the shame. Let's not reminisce over the past.
The question is, what do we do? Which is the very reason I am still standing on my toes when I am supposed to be resting my weak bones now. What do we do?
My love, come to bed. It's okay.
What do we do, my queen? I called this meeting for us to have an understanding concerning the shame you are carrying in your bellies. Your mother and I have decided that the cook shall take full responsibility for his actions. And because he cannot marry more than one wife, we have decided to give him Ife.
What?
As the eldest daughter of the family.
How, father? What then happens to my own baby?
Same goes to me. Father, what happens to my child then?
Your children becomes mine, and the cook marries Ife.
Ha! Father, No, that one will not happen. No. It will not happen, Father. Stop all this. I don't understand. Why? Why? Why, Ify? You opened your mouth and said the cook will make his choice. Why are you giving him Ify? Why?
Exactly, Father. How could you even say that? That the cook should marry Ify? Then what happens to us? Ichokamburu Nagano, Chukwa Mankwe. Papa, allow him to make his own choice of a woman. The woman that, that is good for him. Not telling him to, let's give him Ify. Ha! Me, I will not agree. It's not possible.
Okay, it's okay. You are all right. You girls are very right. It's better to allow him to make his choice amongst you girls. That's the only fair thing to do here. Because he can't marry all of you at the same time. Right, my husband?
Right.
They say my food is not enough. They want my ojola. They said they hated me before. Now they come, they love me, die. Joy, ordinary cook. Don't turn to lover boy. I was in my heart to cake. Joy, and I saw in my soul. But now I don't.
Benjamin, I thought of taking your life as a punishment for what you did. But after listening to several people, I decided on the contrary, on one condition, that you must marry one of my daughters that you impregnated. You must.
Your Highness.
Shh! Shut it.
I don't love them. I don't love any of them.
You will marry? Why?
Benjamin!
Your Highness.
I was expecting a thank you from you. And not this garbage, this rubbish coming out from your mouth. Oh, you think it is an easy decision to spare your life? Now I give you only 3 days. 3 days to take a decision on which of my daughters you are going to marry. 3 days.
What about the other two?
It is none of your business.
Simple.
Their children becomes mine as soon as you pick a wife. As soon as you take one as your wife, the rest becomes my children.
Simple.
Simple.
Miss Princess Uren that I love.
Will you shut up? Fool. You love her because you think she's the wisest. For not agreeing for you to deceive her like you deceived the others. And what makes you think she will want to set her eyes on you again after everything you did? Idiot. Because she's not as foolish as you are.
Young man, I did not call you here to have any conversation with you. I only called you to give you an order. And if you don't, if you dare me, you face the dire consequences. 3 days to pick one out of the lot. Listen to me. You think it's easy to be free? But I'll give you the freedom. I'll give you freedom. You are free to walk in any part of this town. But if you dare see your filthy feet in the outskirts of this town, what happens to you, ask God and not mine. My guards are everywhere.
And our eyes are everywhere. We're looking at you.
You are free to go. Go.
Get out. Get out.
Leave my presence.
I should let him go.
Shh.
Come here.
Yes, Your Highness.
Listen to me, Okiti. Have your ego eyes on him. Monitor him back to back. If you do something on the contrary, what happens to you? Ask God and not man.
No mistakes. No excuses.
leave my presence.
Yes, Your Highness. Your command is final.
Can you imagine? What boldness.
Your Majesty, why did they allow him to walk free? What if he escapes to another route? Eh?
He will not. I have my guards everywhere.
No. What if the other routes we do not know? Eh? Because every day new routes are created. Okay, what about if he escapes through the bush? What are we going to do?
I have placed an order to shoot at sight. He cannot. And moreover, he is getting set to be part of royalty. Nobody wants to reject such offer. Don't worry, he will come around.
My husband, I just hope you're doing the right thing.
I hope so too.
This one you're hoping you're not sure?
It will work.
Listen, Ifeanyi, don't even try bringing down your nonsense seniority here, because it's not going to work.
Simple. It will never work. That's you, our elder sister. And you want us to sacrifice our chance of happiness all for you. Nibogeni.
I don't understand.
That will never happen.
Don't even annoy me. Don't try annoying me. Don't try it. Because I've invested in that guy so much. Don't try it. Benjamin is mine.
I also invested on him physically and spiritually.
I invested more. Yes. I even bought him a phone. And so many other things.
You know, my sisters, I apologize to you both, and we all agreed to let the past be in the past. We decided to start up again on a clean slate. And by rights, as the first daughter of this family, I mean the princess of this kingdom, the first princess of this kingdom, Adaneriukwano, I am the one that is deserving of having him, Benjamin, as my man. We all know that, right?
Really? Adaneriukwano, my foot. Eh? Okay, you know what? Since all of you want Benjamin, no problem. We'll get Benjamin and we'll divide him into 3. Then we'll take the bigger portion and give it to you as Adaneriukwano. Then we'll hold the 2. Oberia.
You know I have a church mind, a clean mind. It is out of my quest for peace and oneness that I'm allowing Benjamin to make a choice. By rights, he belongs to me and not you. Or you, Ngozika. Benjamin is mine. Get that into your skull, okay?
I laugh in Japanese.
It's quite obvious that you both had me fooled to believe that you've changed. But from the look of things right now, I can see that you two are still the old devils that you are. You're looking for trouble? Trouble you shall get. I promise you.
And you that is not the devil, Uncle.
Come and take Benjamin.
Elder sister, you be saying Benjamin everything you
my
want
foot.
Eh?
My Benjamin.
Come
and take him.
What did you say?
Oh, my Ben is mine.
You lie.
Oh, shut up.
Benjamin belongs
Shut
to
up.
you. And there is nothing you can do. Look at her. Benjamin is yours.
Yes.
But you rejected him now. Remember, he's not your class.
But he chose
he's
me
my
first.
class.
Which nonsense
He's
class?
my Benjamin.
You're classless.
My Benjamin.
You're classless.
Guy, you're not even wise at all.
You know, act wise. You say you get street OT, you don't even try. Akwana, you go just pregnant 4 sisters.
Na 3.
Even if not 2.
Na 3.
Even if not 2. Why you go do that kind of thing? Young man like you see the kind of problem you carry put for your head. Or how you want to solve them?
Yeah, Bobby, see. I come for solution. This is not the right time to blame me. Don't be blame, I come make you blame me. Help me with solution. If you don't get, shut up. No, they add salt to injury.
Oh yeah, which solution I make I give you?
The king said I should choose one to marry amongst his daughters.
Eh?
Yes.
Hey.
And that's the only way to pacify his anger. I must choose one of the princesses and marry. When the other 2 puts to bed, they become his children.
Ha. That's a better one for you. Better option. Ha. For you to choose one. Select one and marry now.
You don't get it. I don't love any of them. The one I love is the last daughter. The last princess. Who is now married to the prince. That's the one I love.
See who is talking about love. You did better problem where you go come on your head from problem. So they don't go cut this your neck off. You talk about love. Who love help? Eh? My own advice for you now is to choose one and marry so that the king will not descend on you. Eh?
It's not easy to marry someone you don't love. It's not easy to marry someone you don't love. It's easier for you to say it, marry. Oh, nah, eh.
Guy, you get luck, oh. In fact, you be lucky idiot. Idiot, okay, lucky one. You're talking about helping you here, you're talking about love.
See, no provoke me. No just provoke me. If you don't get solution, shut up. No provoke me. Happen Gambulobem.
I've given you my own advice now. Eh? Try and look for one and marry. Leave love alone. If it's the one you love, you want to marry, go for her and marry her. You're even lucky the king is giving you an option. There are people that they want to even cut off your neck because you impregnated 3 of his daughters. As you did like this now, at least you will answer. Maybe from there now you'll become king one day. Who knows? Big man, pregnant 3 ladies, 3 sisters. Hey! All Guinea. It's funny.
Honest to God, I do not deserve this. I do not deserve this at all. Why me? I mean, why me of all people? I can't believe that. The doctor said I can't even live up to 3 more years. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's okay. You have to take it easy on yourself. The God herself will not allow anything to happen to you. Nothing bad will happen to you. I don't even believe what the doctor said because he does not have the final say over your life. Calm down, my daughter.
Mom, I'm sorry. I actually believe what the doctor is saying. I actually believe him. You can't say I'm dying. I'm dying.
God forbid.
Don't say something
Sister
like that.
Ify, what are you saying? That you're going to die? How can you be prophesying negativity upon yourself? And you call yourself a child of God? Please don't do that. You're not going to die and nobody will die. Please.
You know, it amazes me as to how someone with such disease, with no signs and symptoms all this while, making it so difficult to believe.
Aledo, excuse you. Wait a minute. Are you freaking kidding me right now? No. Are you by any means trying to suggest that the doctor and I are making things up?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just that I'm surprised and shocked at the same time.
This is not the time for this. Someone here is not feeling too well. So let's just stop. Sister Ify, stop it. Please. It's okay. Nothing will happen to you. God forbid.
Sisters, you both know I'll be dying soon.
Huh?
I have just 2 to 3 years maximum to live before I die. And in as much as this is very difficult for me to accept, I have just one request I want to ask you guys for. I mean, a favor. What I'm about to ask you guys is the only thing that will make me happy. Please.
Ify, what is that request? Tell us, we will grant it for you. Okay?
Exactly. Exactly, Six.
We want you to be happy. Whatever it is, just let us know. We, your sisters, will grant it for you.
Please. Whatever is the problem, whatever you want, just say it. Bring it up. We're your sisters, and we're here for you. And please, Sister Ify, I don't want you to be saying you're going to die today, you're going to die. You will not die. God in heaven will never allow you to die young. Never.
Are you guys sure you will do it for me?
Yes.
talk to us. I wish to be allowed to marry Benjamin.
What?
Please. It's not for too long. It's just for 2 to 3 years. Then I die. You guys will take up from where I stopped.
Sister Ify, did you listen to yourself? No, did you listen to yourself? Benjamin. Benjamin is who you're talking about. Everyone in your position, in your situation right now, should be looking for help. A way to get well. And you're here talking about marriage. That shouldn't be your concern. No! Here.
But you guys promised to do whatever I asked for. Please, my sisters, this is my last wish. Please.
Ify, my dear beloved sister. You know, this race, we are running this race together. And I'm not stopping on the road for you. I can't. This particular request is not possible. It is not possible.
But you guys actually agreed that you do whatever I asked you to.
But not with Benjamin. You know, me too, I need him more than you. I need him more than you. Please, that request is void. Thought you wanted to say something important. Gosh.
My queen, stop crying. Nothing is going to happen to her.
If anything should happen to my child, I am finished.
Nobody is going to die.
I'll kill myself. Oh. Nothing should happen to my baby. I'll kill myself.
Nobody is killing herself here. Nothing is going to happen to our daughter. My God will not allow anything to happen to her. Okay? Stop it. Stop crying again. Stop.
Nothing should happen to her. Nothing should happen. Just pray nothing happens to her.
Believe it, nothing. God will not allow that to happen to us. Okay?
I cannot afford to lose a child at this time in my life.
Okay, stop crying.
They say my food is not enough. They want my ojolo. They said they hated me before. Now
Jesus. You are great God. Masakaya Rabosonto Romo. Masakaya Rabosonto. Hey! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for sending me to this lovely family so that they can be liberated from the spirit of death.
Amen.
My king, I know you'll be wondering why I came. For there is no smoke without a fire. I came as the Spirit led me. There is a spirit of death hovering around this family. Jesus, I know you will not let this happen. I know. Masakaya was.
Well, evangelist, the doctor said one of my daughters has this incurable disease.
Terminal.
Yes.
That's
that
it.
she is going to die.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. It will never happen. In Jesus' name. Which of your daughter?
This one.
Ify.
You will not die.
Amen.
Never.
Amen.
Oh, praise to God Almighty.
God, thank you. Woman, how are you sure about this?
You want to die?
Is that property that they want to acquire it? What is your problem? I put nothing one.
Thank you, evangelist. But there is still spirit of death hovering around. And that is upon one of your daughters here. She.
Holy Ghost fire. Woman, you lie. I reject you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I'm not dying.
None of my children will die before me. Never!
It's not my portion.
She will die in 3 days' time.
Holy Ghost fire. I reject you in Jesus' name. Woman, you lie. I reject you. I reject Holy Ghost fire. It is not my portion in Jesus' name.
My king, we are powerless in the hands of death. It has been destined to happen, and it will.
No. Evangelist, no, it will not happen. Please help me. You are an evangelist. You have the power of God in you. Please do something to avert this death.
Jesus. Jesus! It can only be you. My queen.
Yes, evangelist.
Her destiny can only be reversed if she will marry the father of her unborn child.
What?
And for them getting bonding so great so that their destinies can be interchanged. This is the message shown to me.
Celebrity cuckoo, no mazina, walla. They say my food is not enough. They want my jollo. They said they hated me before. Now they come, they love me, die. Jay, ordinary cuckoo, don't to love her.
My queen, something is not adding up here. I can't fix it. All of a sudden, an evangelist came here. The same Ifenyinwa that was supposed to die in a few days' time because of one incurable disease is not going to die any longer. But Ola, for what? That she should die if she did not marry that cook. What is so special about this one?
Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that I don't believe that evangelist. I don't believe one word she said. It's as simple as that. All those are prayers, those are speaking in tongues and all that. Those are shenanigans for me.
I do not know what to believe anymore. But one thing I know is that none of my daughters will predecease me. None!
That's my prayer as well. None of them will die. I will not cast my young.
God forbid.
Children will not die before me.
God forbid.
Father.
What is it?
Dad, I want to have a word with you.
My daughter, it can wait. I don't need any disturbance now. Please.
Dad, it's very...
You can say I'm busy.
It's very important. What I'm about to show you and what I'm about to tell you, I have evidence to my claims.
What evidence? What claims are you talking about?
Dad, take a look at this. You see this first picture? This is your daughter, Ifeyinwa, giving money to the doctor who came here to say she's sick and she's going to die. And here is your daughter Oledo, busy giving money to the evangelist that came here to fake Sheri Mama that she's sick and she's going to die.
What exactly is happening?
Dad, they did all this because of Benjamin. Yes. And now, take a look at the third picture. This is your beautiful daughter, Ngozeka. You see her feeding Benjamin and taking care of Benjamin? This is how you know a wife material. Yes, I am the wife material here. I care so much about Benjamin. I am not desperate like them. So, Dad, with this evidence of mine...
It's okay, it's okay. I've seen your evidence, I've seen your claims. I do not have this luxury of patience any longer. I must attend to something right away, okay? I can't fix it any longer.
Dad, with this, you should know who deserves Benjamin better. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just allow me to deal with this idiot decisively. Just allow me.
You know their conditions, please. Just calm down.
How dare you? How dare you lie with your health? How dare you? Oh, you want your mother and I to die of hypertension?
Honestly.
Isn't it?
Father, I really...
Shut up! I saw the pictures. I saw it. I saw the pictures where you were giving money to the doctor. I sent for the doctor to be arrested after confessing to me that he collected money from you to report an illness that you never had. Why? Why should you be so insensitive? Why?
So you're a devil. How you lying with your health? How? Will you shut up? God! You shut your mouth! Look at this. 10 and 10 pence. What is the difference between you and her? You that gave money to a false evangelist. Yes! That came here to say all manner of things. Even though I never believed her because I knew she was lying. My instinct was strong. But you went ahead. Had the effrontery to arrange with her. To come here and make false proclamation about your life. Ola, is your life so meaningless, useless and worthless for you to lie and joke with death? Are you mad or something? Ola, come here. I said come here now. Is your life so meaningless and worthless to you? Are you now joke with death? Are you mad? Look at that.
You have indeed crossed that thin line between sanity and insanity. I made up my mind to punish you severely, if not for one thing. Your condition.
Miserable conditions.
This will be the last time I will entertain any discussion concerning the selection that is going to take place tomorrow. This is the last time. Now, get out of my sight.
10 and 10 pence.
Out! Bloody twats. You are a total disgrace to what I represent. Monkeys.
Where is that idiot? Where is that slimy bastard? You this girl. How dare you? No, how dare you, Ngozika? How dare you take a picture of me and the doctor? And how dare you take a picture of me and the evangelist? How dare you?
Don't even try to shout at me. How does it feel? After boasting of your smartness and being clever, how does it feel? So, you two felt you can deceive Ngozika. You can play a fast one on me. You lie. I knew there was something fishy All of a sudden, everybody's getting sick. People are saying they are going to die just like that. Prophets, they're coming, doctors, what nonsense. People are going to die just like that. And you think I'm a fool? I am not a fool. My sisters.
You are a very wicked person.
Okay.
Very wicked. You know you should have come to me first instead of going to father.
Oh, did you come to me first before going to meet the doctor? No. The same thing I did. I just did you a favor to save the old man from dying. Dad, your firstborn is not going to die. You want that man to die? No. I helped you to tell him that. And also to let him know and be careful about the fake prophet. Sherry Baba is actually a fake. So, my sisters, isn't it a miracle that nobody's going to die?
Okay, we look like we are playing here.
Hey, my brother, have you had the Have you heard about the latest palace cuckoo? His name is Benji. Benji the cuckoo daya. He's calling there for kids.
Ogidi.
Yes, Your Highness.
Go and fetch Benji for me. Tell him that today is the day he chooses a bride out of my daughters. Tell him that I said that by now he must be aware of the person he has chosen as a bride. Fetch him. I want him immediately.
Yes, Your Highness.
I want you to have a visual swing. Benjamin.
Your Highness.
Today is the day you are going to choose a bride out of my daughters. My daughter that you have pregnanted. And I want to remind you, anyone you chose becomes your wife. And the ones you did not choose, their children becomes my children at the end of the day. Go ahead and make your choice.
Your Highness, thanks for the opportunity. But I still maintain my stand. I am not interested in any of them, except Princess Urenna. And for that reason, and that's the reason for what I'm saying. Jesus. Lord!
Mother! Is Jenny fine?
Get him! Get him immediately! What was that? What is happening? Hey!
Hey!
What was that?
Hey!
Talk to me! What was that?
Mother!
Hey!
Benjamin!
You are telling me this.
Benjamin!
Hey!
What are is Jenny Benjamin? Hey!
Even you.
Mother!
I took him. And it don't happen. Everything why I talk since when Benji come this palace, it don't happen. I tell you, go say that Benji done a mission for this palace, but you will not believe me. You go they look my size, forget my sense. I even tell you will call me prophet. You go tell me if I don't get anything to say, make I come out. You see, that thing why I won't say, see, I mean, don't happen. Everybody get pregnancy. Even our queen, imagine, queen get belly for Benji, ordinary queen. Even our king, Obulu are supposed to read the pregnant. Maka if I know why, everybody get there. Yes, all the kids the pregnant, Maka, afuku.
They say my food is not enough. They want my jolla. They said they hated me before. Now they come, they love me, die. Jay, ordinary cook. Don't to love a boy. I was in my heart to cake. And I saw see my soul. But now I don't bless you. I go massacre them. I go get joy again. Everybody must go, let's go. Joy, Benji, in a baloli. Ukuna no yako, onyo wetele igo skata. Nene Benjamin, celebrity cuckoo, no mazina, wala. They say my food is not enough. They want my jolla. They said they hated me before. Now they come, they love me, die. Jay, ordinary cook. Don't to love a boy. I was in my heart to cake. And I saw see my soul. But now I don't bless you. I go massacre them. I go massacre them. I go get joy again.